Okay, welcome back everybody. While I talk over a new big plan I've had for Ghostly Gamer Squad, my gaming esports team that's in Esports Wales, you lot get to watch one of my old videos called Lethal Company. Well, the game's called Lethal Company, the game we're playing. The stream was I also named it Lethal Company because of the fact I didn't know what to name it. But today's topic is an idea I've had for the esports team, or more specifically, a base of operation, you could say. I know today is gonna sound more like a pitch than a YouTube video, but that's just because of the fact of I've put this together really quick. I'm talking through it with an actual, I'm talking with my college about it, I'm talking with companies about it, possible sponsorships. So this will be happening soon, and by the end of this year it will be open and functional. But for now, for today, we're diving into my vision for the ultimate business. An esports gaming cafe right here in South Wales, where Ghostly Gamer Squad is based. Now, before you ask, no, it's not haunted just because we're called Ghostly Gamer Squad. Unless you count, obviously, the lingering spirits of all the noobs we've clapped. But, rest in peace. This cafe isn't just about gaming, it's about creating a killer space where the community can come hang out, compete, and vibe together. It's where snacks meet headshots, where caffeine meets clutch plays. So, stick around, and maybe you'll get some sort of better idea of what I'm going for here. I mean, I know I probably could pick a better location than Neath, because Neath in South Wales is kind of boring, but hey, that's what we're here for. We're here to liven up the place. So let's go. First topic of today is an overview of the cafe. So here's the plan. Ghostly Gaming Cafe isn't just a gaming cafe. It's a sanctuary for gamers, built by gamers for gamers. Picture this with me. So the cafe is 4x4 walls, perfect square. Then you're going to have it split up into 4 sections. You're going to have 2 rows for high-spec PCs, 2 rows for PlayStation 5s, Xboxes, 1 section then for Nintendo Switch and mobile users, and then the final section is just a regular cafe area. So the normal, not normal people, but people who don't really get technology can still come in, see what we're about, sit down, test our food, see if they enjoy it. Because just because you're not a gamer or not a streamer doesn't mean you can't come in and have a good time. We will be hosting community nights together and weekly tournaments when it's open, so hopefully everyone can enjoy. But I won't talk about the menu, I'll leave that as a surprise because I don't want to give too much away. I want to do a few videos on this. I know this one's going to be rough, so I don't know if I'll keep this one up or if I'll reshoot it later. I'm hoping to keep this up because I know I'm going off track sometimes, but at the same time I'm trying to go off memory here. I don't want to be reading off a script because then I just sound boring. Then I say, oh, I'm just reading something, I may as well just not fucking talk about it. Sorry for my language. Actually, wait, why am I sorry? I mean, I'm an 18 plus channel, I shouldn't say sorry. I'm sorry to the young viewers, because if there are any that watch, I'm sorry. But I'm an 18 plus channel. You gotta expect sometimes swearing. Obviously, the only hint I'll give about the menu is that the menu is made to satisfy everybody. So, vegans, vegetarians, meat lovers, everybody. people with allergies, they can say that they don't like they're allergic to something, and if it's in that dish, we can take it out, or we can offer something. We can like work around it. Some of the events that'll happen. I've been talking to my staff about hosting weekly tournaments, cosplay nights, and live streaming esports tournaments that we play in. So that hopefully we can bring the whole community together. Not just our community, but also introduce some of you to Esports Wales. Or, if you're a student looking to go to a college, hopefully get you interested into going to like Neath College or something, so that you could learn about esports in a way. Yes, there's other colleges like Gower, Newtown, a few up in North Wales, but at least if you're in Neath College, you have access to their esports team, their esports course, but you also have access to GGC Gamer Squad. You can come to our cafe, you can ask to sign up, you can ask for coaching off the team, you can ask to learn about streaming. If you need help with anything, like you're interested in becoming an esports player, team, coach, chairperson even, like I am, you can come up to us and ask us how did we get there. And if it's to do with your college work, we'll help to a certain point. We won't give you full answers on how to complete your work, but we'll answer your questions in a way which will get you to figure it out for yourself. But back to the cafe, picture this. You and your squad finally winning a Warzone tournament, because it's one of the games we'll host there. Call of Duty, Fortnite, Rainbow Six Siege, Valorant, Pokemon tournaments. We'll host like actual card game tournaments. We'll host FIFA tournaments. We'll host Rocket League. We'll host a bit of everything. If it's an esports game, there's a chance of it getting played. I don't want to give too many games away that we'll play. But yeah, back to the picturing. Picture this. You and your squad finally winning a Warzone tournament. And instead of shouting into your headset in your mum's basement, because 9 times out of 10 that's probably where you are, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, you're celebrating with a milkshake and an audience cheering you on. Sounds pretty epic, right? It's not about playing the game. It's about experiencing the game in a whole new way. And with esports, you can grow. You can learn to become better gamers. Only if you want to. Rather than just raging in your house, you could come out, go to GGC Gaming Cafe or any local gaming cafe, because if you live in Wales and you go to and you live in Swansea's area, you can always go to XP Gaming Bar or a few other places around Wales, which like esports related. Granted, playing games in your house is fun, and playing them with your friends is fun, but in your house you have a higher chance of losing, because in your house you're more relaxed. So if you lose on a game, you're gonna freak out. You're gonna go, oh no, we could have done this, we could have done that, we could have done this. While in a place like this, we'll have it set up on the computers that'll record your matches. So if you think you could have done something better, you can rewatch your matches. Learn how to become an analyst. I struggle to say that sometimes. So you watch your game, you watch your replays. Somebody that does coaching can come tell you, oh, you could have done this, so you actually know what you could have done, rather than just saying, oh, I could have done this, but not knowing what you could have actually changed. And seeing in the fact that we want to grow, as in GGC Gamer Squad now, and I want GGC Gamer Squad to grow, what better than a community area, a cafe, where you get your food, your drinks, snacks, you get your PCs, you get to hang out with your friends. What's better than that? I could keep talking about the cafe, but let me go a bit further into detail. Let me talk about the place and location. I know I dissed Neath earlier, but Neath isn't all that bad. Why Neath? Like, specifically? One, because it's local for me. Two, it's a young and growing population area. People all around in Neath are gaming at their houses, going to the college and gaming. It'd be a cool place where when you're walking through Neath, just see that massive gaming cafe building. You're with your friends, just take the detour. You'll have a lovely evening. You've spent all day in college, you're stressed, you're angry, you just want to relax, you're with your mates, you want to relax rather than being so tense around them. Pop in, put the headset on, go to town on some games, play some COD, unalive them, put them to sleep, send them night-night. You know, make them go sleepy buys. Another reason why I went for Neath is, let's face it, Neath isn't exactly swarming with esports cafes right now. So GGC would stand out, Ghostly Gaming Cafe would stand out. It's accessible, with great transport links being buses, train stations. It's a central location. We can attract gamers from nearby towns such as Swansea, Cardiff, Bridgend even. I'm thinking a spot near the town centre with big windows so people walking by can see the actions. Nothing says come on in like watching someone pull off a 200 IQ play on Valorant. Like, that's just easy. What do you mean? Just imagine somebody watch a 200 IQ play. You're in a 1v5 situation, you're on 20 health. They've planted the diffuser, there's like a minute left. You swing around the corner as like Neon or something. You slide around the corner. One shot the Raze, one shot the Jet. You're rushing on the site now. You just got 3 more people to take out. You take them out easily. Defuse the bomb. You win. You have everyone there cheering for you after doing that. Could always, as well, if people like our food and like our equipment that we're using, because there will be custom merched equipment, which I'll go into more detail in later. If people like us, we could always put like our food onto Uber Eats. We can put our stuff online on a website and sell it in the store. We will be selling custom made merch in the Ghostly Gaming Cafe. That will be a thing that we will be selling. Because when we think about what we want to sell, like what type of people we want to sell to, of course we want to sell to gamers, social media influencers, we want to attract streamers. The main type of people we'd be looking to attract into the cafe are the young professionals. Because adult gamers exist, yes, and they need somewhere to de-stress after a long day of work. The younger you are, the better you seem to be at games. Not saying there aren't a few good adult gamers. I mean, there's... oh, who's out there? Tens? Well, Tens is my favourite to watch because he plays Valorant. But you got people like Tadpole, ex-RLCS pro. You've got Jinxie if you're thinking Rainbow Six Siege. I'm trying to think strictly esports pros currently, but... you've got Bugger for Fortnite. There we go, there's another one. I mean, Ninja used to be amazing on Fortnite. Don't know if he still is. I haven't looked at any of his streams lately. You've got Pokimane, who is really good at League of Legends. Corpse when it comes to Among Us. There's a load of big streamers who are adults who are good at games. Plus, like, people like Tens, who are streamers but also esports players. You've got big teams like FaZe, Team Liquid, Fnatic, Dark Zero, massive teams which have really good adult players. But at the same time, they all started playing when they were younger. They got their skill from practicing from when they were younger. The younger you start learning esports, the better. So that's why we'd want to attract teenagers. They're competitive, social, desperate for a place cooler than their bedroom to play Fortnite like. Obviously we want students as well, college and uni kids, who want an affordable way to hang out and also need caffeine to survive their 9 AM lectures. Because let's be honest, nobody likes going into college at 9 AM or uni. Nobody likes a lecture in the morning. Thankfully on the esports course, we don't get as many lectures as what we'd necessarily have if we were doing another course. It's quite more relaxed, but that's because there's not a lot of people on my course currently. Who knows, maybe next year when I go into level 3 there'll be more people in my class, so... Because I'm still a college student, there's that. We want young professionals as well, people interested in esports. We don't just want people like who like gaming. We want to attract young professionals because we want people who want to try it. These are like hardcore players who live and breathe gaming and are ready to prove they're better than their friends in front of a crowd. We want casual gamers, of course, but we want someone who's like, right, I'm getting 20 bombs every single game, I'm getting the wins, I'm proving myself, I'm making sure that I don't make mistakes. I want to win, I want to earn money from this. Granted, casual gamers are amazing, whether they're here to just chill and play something like Mario Kart or rage at FIFA because they haven't been able to get something off the transfer market. There's still a place for them there too. And obviously, let's not forget about parents. This is a cafe after all. It's going to be a place where basically you can look at it as having an automatic babysitters. Parents can look at it because we're gonna be open from give or take 9 o'clock in the morning till I would say like 10 o'clock at night. So if parents want to drop you off, go enjoy themselves, have a nice little date night, they can always come back later. As long as you don't cause mischief as in breaking anything like the expensive equipment, then there'll be no issues. You can just chill, do your own thing, enjoy a quiet night basically of gaming without hearing the words of your mum going, the Wi-Fi's down, or it's time to go to bed, time to get off, 5 more minutes. Every gamer's done that when they hear their mum go, it's time to get off, you got school tomorrow, 5 more minutes, I'm just finishing my game. No, now. Come on. Everyone's heard it, everyone's done it. We know it's gonna happen. With the cafe though, doesn't have to. When your mum's ready for you to leave, obviously you gotta leave without throwing a tantrum. But at the same time, there will be no rules other than keep the equipment as it was when you got there. Don't break the equipment. Don't damage it. Any damaged equipment will be paid for by the person who damaged it, obviously. Now, you might be wondering, what's like so unique about us? What makes Ghost of Gamer Squad different? Well, put it in. Okay, how do I word this without sounding cocky? There's gonna be high-end gaming PCs. I mean, you could even say state-of-the-art equipment. RTX graphic cards, high refresh rate monitors, and internet so fast you'll feel like you're cheating. The game might even run too slow from the speed of the Wi-Fi. There'll be epic events, weekly tournaments, cosplay nights, because there's cosplay gamers and streamers out there. Live streamed esports matches, as I've mentioned. We'll host card tournaments for the TCG players. We'll host all the Yu-Gi-Oh players. Don't want to forget about Yu-Gi-Oh. We'll host meet and greets, so you can meet the esports team or our content creation team when they start making videos, which will be soon. They've just had some issues lately, so been resolving that. Not fun. Ay. We'll have killer food and drinks for, like, there will be some gamer choices like pizza, burgers, energy drinks, coffee, obviously. But we're gonna also have to make sure that we have food for the gamers which won't get the keyboard sticky, get the controllers sticky, mess the mouses up, get crumbs into the keyboard, because nobody likes that. Nobody likes that. That's just horrific. You do that, you're nasty. So if you order something and you're planning to eat and play, make sure it's something that's not going to have crumbs, not make your fingers sticky. Make sure you can eat it with utensils. If you do get the keyboard sticky or you get crumbs in it, offer to clean it up. Granted, if you don't, we can't force you. We will end up cleaning it ourselves. But it's common courtesy. You mess something up, you clean it up. Now, obviously, there'll be no gatekeeping here. This is a space where everyone belongs. Whether you're a casual gamer, like a casual Mario Kart gamer, or a hardcore Valorant Pro, or Rocket League Pro, if you're more into Rocket League than Valorant. Because I keep mentioning Valorant, but we have more than that. Only reason I don't mention more than Valorant is because Valorant's an obvious option for us because we have a Valorant team. Same with Rocket League, same with Siege. If I was to mention other games, like I have done with Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh!, I might accidentally give too much away. We don't want to give too much away before the big reveal of when it's open. I mean, if all else fails, I'll just put a giant sign outside that says free Wi-Fi, hoping that that'll bring people in. As you can see up in the top left corner, I believe that is. Am I on the... No. Top... Yeah, top left corner, up by my name, Camo Hops. As if you didn't know, I'm Camo Hops. Owner of Ghostly Gamer Squad's esports team and owner of their content creation team. Plus, possibly soon, hosting the Esports Wales podcast, which I will keep you updated on if that goes through. Plus, also, you can check my SoundCloud and stuff below, because I'll link all my other stuff below, so you can see what I do when I'm not being the owner of Ghostly Gaming Squad and Ghostly Gaming Cafe now. Don't want to forget about the cafe. As I've mentioned a few times now this video, GGC stands for Ghostly Gaming Cafe, inspired by the sports team Ghostly Gamer Squad. The logo, it's sleek with a sleek and modern with a ghostly twist. We're thinking maybe put a ghost mascot, as in on merch now I'm on about. A ghost mascot, so one of the two Reapers possibly. Picture a PS5 controller. You have the part where your fingers go to hold the controller, you have your triggers, you have your buttons, you have your joysticks. Around where the buttons are, we could put one of each of the Reapers, and across the touchpad, put GGS or GGC. Whichever you'd rather. We can do both for merch. We can do Ghostly Gaming Cafe and Ghostly Gamer Squad. We can sell the cafe merch in the cafe. We can sell the Ghostly Gamer Squad merch online on a store when we open our website up, which is currently being made, I believe. I don't know, I gotta check up on that. If that's open though by the time the video's done, I will link the website below so everybody can go check it out. Check out players, check a bit of information about each player. Because when we officially open our website, you'll be able to find out more information about the cafe. There'll be sneak peeks about the cafe. You'll be able to find my own Pixelmon server for the Minecraft players out there that love Pokemon too. Strictly PC players, of course, because Pixelmon is non-console, depressingly. You will be able to see on there the online store, you'll be able to see the teams, the content creation team, the esports team, each players, the coaches. You can see the hierarchy of how we work, where it goes from me to my secretary to the treasurer down to the IT staff. But yeah, as I was saying, on the website you can find all this stuff. You can find out information about that. There'll be a questionnaire section, so if you lot want to ask us questions when we do community nights in there and we do meet and greets, we will answer personal questions. So if you asked us, say now, how did we begin? How did I begin my esports journey and my content creation journey? Content creation I started back when I was 7. My old channel got deleted because of the fact of apparently I was too young back then to do YouTube. But I never give up. I decided to do some different types of thing. I tried Musically back when that was a thing. I've done TikTok, but I gave up on TikTok for a little while. I done Instagram, but gave up on that because of the fact of it just wasn't hitting. And in the end, I came to Twitch. Found Twitch. Twitch is kind of working. Granted, I don't stream as much as often right now, but that's because I'm trying to open up this cafe. When I was streaming, Twitch was working. We'll answer questions like that. With esports, how I started when I found out that this course was in my college, necessarily. I've always wanted to do esports. I've always been interested in it. I've done esports in the past. I've played Pokemon tournaments in the past. I've placed high in Pokemon tournaments in the past. I've just never actually learned more into it about owning my own team, what it's like. That's what I'm doing in college currently. I'm researching how to be a better owner, basically, so that I can help advance the team, grow the team, make the team become a better team, help my players grow individually, so if they ever leave my team and they go to another, they don't feel lost or don't know what to do. They can go in there and they can just crack on with their confidence, be happy, be proud of what they've done. I don't want my players to worry that if they ever leave the team, that they're going to be low again, that they're going to be the lowest of the branch. Yes, they'll be the new player of the team they then decide to join if they join a new team. But they'll have all their training, they'll have all their skills, they'll have their confidence they had. The only thing they need to do is get a new connection with their new team, which will be amazing. The most important thing when owning a team is listening to your players and learning how they play. Because if a player... Let me use my friend Lee as an example. Him on Fortnite, because that's the game he chooses to play competitively. He is a sniper player. He likes to play long range. He can push up with people. The amount of times we've gone into fights and we've been rushing in, just going head first. When he's on his own, he will play versatile. He will play long range and close range. When he's in a squad of 4, he'll play the sniper. When he's in a duo with me, he'll play a sweat, a duelist, whatever you want to call it. Somebody who rushes in the fights head first, not thinking about it. And 9 times out of 10, we win. But there's no point me putting him in that team of 4 and going, I want you to be the healer all the time. Because he's not used to being a healer. Why am I changing his entire playstyle rather than just help him develop the skills he's already got? Granted, some people, yes, if he was playing a healer in a team but he acted more like a sweat, I'd have him change. Then it's okay to change them. But if you're changing them before that, there's no point. You're gonna lose everything. Now, back to the cafe and what merch is gonna be in there. Hopefully the Secret Labs collab and sponsorship goes through, because I'm talking with them currently about getting gaming chairs and gaming desks added. If not, we'll go with another company. There's gonna be gaming chairs, they're gaming desks, controllers, headsets, mics, mouses, power banks, custom power banks we're having made, keychains, shoes, jerseys. There's gonna be loads there. There's gonna be custom made silverware and plates for people who want to buy like custom made silverware and plates. Basically, it'll look so cool. The people they'll want to take Instagram selfies there. They want to show off. Which, hey, I'm not complaining. Free marketing's free marketing. If we get people coming in going, hey, just at the Ghost of Gaming Cafe, I'd love that. I'd love for people to come in and be happy. My main priority is making sure that the customer is happy. Making sure that they enjoy their experience there. Because if you're not enjoying, what do we need to change? You can update us on the website when it's made. If there's something that you're not enjoying about it and you think could be improved, you can give feedback. We won't take it offensively. We'll make the changes if it's possible. If not, we won't. Now, the required resources which we're going to need is going to be a bit hard to talk about. To bring Ghost of Gamer Squad's Cafe to life, we're going to need high-end gaming PCs and consoles, because if the equipment isn't top-notch, the gamers will riot. There's no doubt about that. If there's a speck of lag, you're going to get mad, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to need a solid internet connection. This isn't 2005, like. We have our prime location, which is Neath. If not, we got Swansea as a backup. Although Swansea will have competition, Neath we won't. We're going to have awesome staff, which love gaming, but also love catering, being baristas. There will be bodyguards at the front door and like security there to make sure nobody steals nothing. They're strictly there to make sure nothing gets stolen. So don't feel too intimidated if you see them. Comfortable chairs, because if you're sitting there for hours, no one wants to leave with back pain after playing games for hours. There's no point in skimping on a chair. Nothing ruins a gaming session faster than feeling like you're sitting on a medieval torture device. Let's be real. Actually, let's go off my latest stream. If I was sat here playing with Guardian, as I was on Granny Escape Together. Granted, we didn't finish the game, which we're gonna be redoing that. If I was sat here playing that, sat on a fucking stool, my back would be in agony afterwards. I'd want to cry. But if I'm sat here in a nice gaming chair, just chilling, I could sit here I could sleep in there. I'd be happy, I'd be relaxed. I'm not going to be complaining afterwards. My night's not going to be ruined. I'll be living life to the fullest. So, we're going to make sure we have the best gaming chairs so nobody can complain. We're going to have the best gaming desks and the best PCs so that nobody can complain when they're playing. Because as a gamer myself, I know when it comes to like gaming, if it's not the best, you're gonna want to rage. Now, let's keep it real. This won't be easy. Startup costs, gaming rigs and real estate aren't cheap. But that's the price of greatness. Competition. If someone else opens an esports cafe before me, I'll have to outplay them. IRL, obviously. I mean, educating the locals. Not everyone gets gaming culture yet. So, hey, they didn't get TikTok at first either, but look at them now. Hopefully, we can be their education to bring them into esports. Bring more of a community towards esports Wales to get it up in the rankings. We don't want to be somebody who just, we opened a cafe, oh, we don't want business, don't worry about us, we're going to hide away forever. No, we want to be there, we want to go. Come in, have a laugh, enjoy yourself. Enjoy our music. Enjoy playing with your friends. Enjoy talking to people, meeting new people, making new friends, meeting the team, potentially doing collaborations with big teams, and I don't know, maybe getting a tournament happening where we will do a live tournament against another few teams. We'll get 3 teams to come down other than us, and we'll do a live tournament for people to watch and see if that goes well. Maybe, who knows. And we may be able to even educate parents who see gaming as a waste of time, not to necessarily change their minds, because too much gaming is bad for you. Let's be real. If you sat there gaming for hours and hours and hours, you're not going aside, you're gonna end up becoming depressed. If you're not doing some sort of exercise, you will find it boring, you will find it depressing. Granted, to be an esports player, you gotta put the work in, you gotta put the hours in. But you will become depressed if you do it too much. It's learning a balance. You gotta keep some sort of physical fitness in your life. Whether that's going for an hour run a day, or riding a bike, playing rugby, playing football, swimming, anything. As long as you got something, you'll maintain happiness. Plus, switching up the game, yeah, that can make it a bit more fun. But overall, gaming will die for you if you're stuck inside all the time. Now, obviously, sources of advice available to me. I'm not doing this solo. I'm getting advice from, I'm going to be getting advice from Business Wales. I'm getting advice currently from MPTC's college's Centerprise. They have a little hub in there called Centerprise, which can help college students open their own businesses. They won't just help if somebody doesn't sound serious about their business, they won't help you. If you're someone like me or like a few other students I know that have gone there, and you've done your research, you have a plan ready, you want to put it into action, you have some sort of money to help put towards it, they will back your play. They will help you get through. They'll put you in touch with Business Wales. They'll put you in touch with local businesses to help you get like advice. So if I went to Swansea now, I'd go to the other gaming like establishments, the gaming cafes, the gaming bars, the gaming hubs. Ask them, how did they open it? How did they become successful? Ask for any helpful tips. How to invite the community in rather than just open up and just be seen from the sidelines. Because we want to reinvent the wheel. Now, if you're wondering what wheel I'm on about the wheel of businesses. If you look underneath currently and you drew a circle around it, you've got businesses split up. So you got Morrison's, you got Greg's at one. You got Greg's and Jenkins at one side. You've got Starbucks and Smash Raspberry. You've got the Range, and you've got Morrison's. They're split up so that they can grow and, well, obviously not support each other because they're rival businesses. But they've separated themselves so that they can keep their own customers to themselves while also inviting others in. Also, a little friendly espionage never hurt no one, so... if people are wondering sources of funding to me, that like are available to me, and like wondering, how am I funding the cafe? Here's the plan. I've got some money saved up for the cafe. I'm not saying how much because the fact of that's private information. But I've got a rough quarter of the amount I need saved up anyway. I'm also looking into the college is looking into getting government grants for me, helping me find government grants. The government in Wales loves supporting small businesses, so they'll definitely help somehow. I don't know how much they'll help because they don't always help massively, but they'll still help somehow. Crowdfunding, because who wouldn't back a gaming cafe? It's basically a public service and it's helping the community. If I need it, I'll get bank loans. It's risky, but worth it with a solid business plan. And if all else fails, I'll sell my unused Steam games. That should raise at least $7, right? Well, £7, right? I mean, that should be enough, right? But yeah, so that's my vision for Ghostly Gaming Cafe. If you got any questions, please let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm about to open the coolest spot in Neath. So, smash the like button. Subscribe for updates on this project because I will be updating it weekly. And this is me signing off for the day. GG's legends. I shall talk to you later.